Days turned into weeks, and still Adesewa lay unconscious on the wooden bed surrounded by flowers. The 7 friends took shifts to guard her, unwilling to leave her side for more than a moment. Their once cheerful banter was replaced by somber reflection. Each asked the other if there was something more they could do, some remedy overlooked or a prayer left unsaid. Word of a mysterious sleeping maiden spread beyond the edges of the forest, reaching wandering traders and travelers. Eventually, the tale reached Prince Oluwasegun, a noble young man from a neighboring kingdom. Intrigued by rumors of a beautiful princess under a strange enchantment, he set out to see for himself if the story held any truth. Arriving one late afternoon, Prince Oluwasegun dismounted his horse near the huts and introduced himself to the 7 men, each eyeing him with a mix of hope and caution. Despite their sorrow, they noticed the prince's earnest demeanor and regal bearing. Explaining Adesewa's plight, they led him to the flower-strewn clearing where she rested. A hush fell as the prince approached Adesewa's bed. The forest canopy overhead allowed slender beams of light to illuminate her serene face. Even in her death-like sleep, her beauty was evident, the features calm, as though she were merely in a gentle dream. Moved by her condition and the unwavering loyalty of the 7 friends, Prince Oluwasegun knelt beside her. Carefully, he lifted her into his arms, hoping a shift in position might allow her to breathe more freely. As he did, an almost imperceptible piece of roasted yam slipped from her lips, the poisoned morsel that had lodged in her throat. Suddenly, her eyelids fluttered. She inhaled sharply, coughing as she slowly regained consciousness. The men gasped, tears of joy welling in their eyes. Adesewa opened her gaze to find a concerned but relieved stranger cradling her. Uncertain and still weak, she managed a faint smile. The prince introduced himself, explaining how news of her plight had reached him and compelled him to seek her out. Overcome with gratitude, she clasped his hand, softly thanking him and her 7 loyal protectors. The men, delirious with relief, cheered and embraced one another. In time, Adesewa explained her story, her royal lineage, Queen Morenike's envious heart, and the huntsman's mercy that saved her life. Prince Oluwasegun listened intently, vowing to help her regain her rightful place. He recognized that justice must be sought, lest Morenike claim even more victims in her ruthless quest for supremacy. Adesewa, though trembling with the memory of betrayal, agreed to return home to confront the evil that festered in the palace she once called home. With the unwavering support of her 7 forest friends and Prince Oluwasegun's honorable pledge, Adesewa prepared herself for the journey. Though uncertain of the challenges ahead, she had learned through adversity that kindness, courage, and unity could overcome even the darkest plots. Little did she know, a final confrontation awaited, one that would determine not only her fate, but the fate of the Kingdom of Ife. Together with Prince Oluwasegun and the 7 friends, Adesewa made the difficult journey back to the palace. Their unexpected arrival caused quite a stir among the palace guards and attendants. Whispers rippled through the corridors as many thought Adesewa was gone forever. When King Adeyemi learned his daughter had returned alive, having believed she was simply away, he ran to the courtyard, tears of relief spilling down his cheeks. Overwhelmed, the king listened in growing horror as Adesewa and Prince Oluwasegun recounted the queen's treachery. Baba Dudu, who had been living under a cloud of guilt, confessed his role and explained how he had spared Adesewa's life. Faced with undeniable evidence, King Adeyemi confronted Queen Morenike publicly. Her initial denial crumbled under the weight of multiple testimonies. Cornered, she lashed out in fury, but no one in the kingdom would stand with her anymore. In a final act of defiance, Morenike reached for a hidden dagger strapped beneath her robes, intending to strike Adesewa. Yet the quick reflexes of Prince Oluwasegun and Baba Dudu thwarted her attack. Guards seized the queen and bound her hands. As the onlookers clamored for harsh punishment, King Adeyemi declared that her crimes demanded she be banished from the Kingdom of Ife forever. Humiliated, she was forced to leave with only the clothes on her back. The once flamboyant queen was reduced to a solitary exile. Peace returned to the palace, though the painful memories lingered. In the days that followed, the kingdom celebrated Adesewa's miraculous survival and commended the bravery of Prince Oluwasigan and the huntsman who had risked everything to protect her. The 7 friends from the forest compound were honored with gifts and a place of esteem in court. Yet Adesewa, with a heart brimming with compassion, insisted that despite everything, she forgave Queen Morenike. This profound act of mercy astounded all who heard it. As time passed, Prince Oluwasigan and Adesewa grew close, bound by a shared story of danger and rescue. Their union brought renewed joy to the palace, culminating in a grand ceremony that commemorated not only their love but the resilience of goodness in the face of evil. Music, feasting, and dancing filled the royal halls, echoing the triumph of harmony over jealousy. Before the festivities concluded, Adesewa delivered a simple yet powerful message to all who gathered. Bitterness does not extinguish another's light, only our own. It is kindness, courage, and mercy that sustain our spirits. Moral lesson: true beauty lies in a kind heart. Jealousy can destroy both the victim and the perpetrator, but forgiveness and compassion pave the way for lasting peace. Thank you for watching this Nigerian retelling of Snow White. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more cultural twists on classic tales. Leave a comment about your favorite moment, and stay tuned for our next enchanting adventure.